So this is the start of a new series I want to do where I look at the new releases on Spotify and I give my opinions on them. I'm really passionate about music, and here are a bunch of my favourite genres, and let's get into it. So for the first week, I'm going to look at a few different things from a few different weeks, because the last few weeks there's been some quite good music and albums released, and I want to have a look at those. So the first kind of album I want to talk about is Evolve by Imagine Dragons. In Evolve, 2 songs are extremely popular on the top charts right now, and there are 3 of the songs in the total album that I enjoy. The songs I Don't Know Why, Whatever It Takes, and Believer. The top 3 in the actual album are really good songs in my opinion, and I thoroughly enjoy them. But Thunder, which is another song, is very popular right now and is also a pretty good song, but just in my opinion not as good as the other ones. And my favourite song from this album is I Don't Know Why, which is the first track of the album. Overall though, the album is really good, one of the best albums Imagine Dragons have so far. Better than Smoke in the Mirrors in my opinion, and probably on par with Night Vision. On my release radar I have If I Told You That I Loved You, featuring Wale by Aoki. Let's have a listen. So I haven't heard a song by Wale before, I've never heard of him, but he seems to be fitting in with the current theme of the semi-mumble rap, included with a good beat in the song by Aoki, which is really good, I must say. I'd say this song is okay, not great, because it really does emulate a lot of songs that are really popular right now, and I think it could have done with something a little more upbeat while Wale was rapping. The whole time that Wale was rapping was very slow, and then when the beat hit, it was really good. It was a bit more fast beat, a bit more of a dance beat, but if they kind of complemented it a bit more, that'd be good. Coldplay released a new EP called Kaleidoscope, and my favourite song from that album is Miracles featuring Big Sean. With these songs, it's good to see that Coldplay are keeping up with the times, they keep releasing stuff and they stay on top of the chart. A few of the other songs are very similar to the old Coldplay style, but include some new upbeat pop elements. So this song is Fake Magic, the Gigamesh remix. The original song by Peking and AlunaGeorge. Okay, so this remix was a very chill version of the song. I'd still say that the original is a bit better, I prefer that. If in a certain mood I just want to relax, this would probably be the song I choose over the original. It's more chill, it's just a more chill song. So number 5 on my release radar is Digital Perfection by Lefti and Coil Girelli. I've never heard anything from these guys, so it's just a single. Let's have a listen. That song was actually quite good, I enjoyed it. I don't really have too much to say about it. It's kind of similar to a lot of songs, but I added it to my playlist, so it's obviously pretty good. Now for a song by another artist who I really enjoy, ODEZA, featuring Naomi Wild, is Higher Ground. Let's have a listen. Alright, so that's another great song by ODEZA. I like all of their stuff really, so what else can I say? I pretty much like anything they put out. It's another chill song, another really good beat. In my opinion, perfection. Okay, so now moving off my new releases and let's go to new albums and singles. Masa album by Masa. I think that's how you say it. And I'm just going to have a look at one song from the album. I've had a listen to pretty much everything and it's pretty good. It's not like 100% my style of music, but I enjoy some of it. I think my favourite song, other than maybe Lovesick's also really good, is All Around the World, featuring Designer. I'd give All Around the World a listen if you're into kind of hip-hop rap. Moving into another song from another album from last week is Jungle Rules by French Montana. Now, the number 1 song in this is Unforgettable, and Unforgettable is a really good song. It's really chill, kind of similar to Post Malone, if you know him, big fan. But the whole album is actually really good, including collabs with The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Pharrell Williams, Quavo, Future, like a lot of big names in this album. So if you haven't already, I'd give Unforgettable a listen, and Alive by The Weeknd is also really good. We have another album by Lana. It's not quite my style, but I mean, I'd give it a listen. So this song looks interesting, Last My Life, featuring The Weeknd. Weeknd's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, not my style, but if you're into Lana Del Rey or that kind of music, I'm sure it's probably a good album. Next up we have a new album by Foster the People. There's plenty of songs. I'm not going to listen to all of them. So according to one dude on Reddit, the top 3 are Sit Next to Me, Static Space Lover, and Pay the Man. I'll have a listen to those 3. First up, let's listen to Sit Next to Me, which is the third track in the album. That was actually a really good song. I added that to my playlist. I would recommend, listen to that. Now I'm going to listen to Static Space Lover. That's actually a really good song. I think I might like this album a lot. Static Space Lover actually felt kind of like a really weird, happy, Christmassy song. Like, in little bits. It was quite interesting and actually worked. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but that's what it sounded like to me. Last of all, for this album to listen in this video is Pay the Man. Okay, I honestly, this whole album, like judging by those 3 songs, is like maybe a 8 or 9 out of 10. I really like this album. I strongly recommend adding all those 3 songs to my playlist. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you check out my vlogs and also like and subscribe.